I won't take up much. I won't take up much time. Good morning. It is Wednesday. I think. I think it's Wednesday. Last night was so cool. Last night was actually a really good night. I got to go to my nephew's basketball game, which is something that I was dreading to do stuff after work. Um, but you know what? It was totally worth it. They won. My nephew played so. Even if they didn't win, my nephew played so fucking good. Um, they played you know what, actually I don't know if the school is good, um because they lost. And not that, like, they just, let's just say, I'm gonna be nice, okay, because they're children, they are kids. However, um I saw this TikTok the other day, right? And they talked about how um like basketball these days doesn't have an underdog because what the fuck? Why do they just keep popping up? I did have pizza yesterday, so. Um, this guy on TikTok talked about nepo babies and nepotism, and it doesn't just show up in music. It definitely shows up in basketball because, and how like basketball isn't the same because the league is filled with nepos and like kids who are only on the team and only go to certain schools specifically because who their parents are. And you know what? Here's the thing. Here's the thing. I respect it. Like, I would help out my kid if I, could give them a life and then have them have a leg up. I don't know if I would. I take that back. I just don't, I just simply don't know if I would because, like, work hard. You should be able to, your talent should speak for itself. I say this because, I just basketball isn't like there's no LeBrons coming into the league. There's no like Kobe's coming into the league. They all like, and you could tell like my nephew, I'm extremely close to my nieces and nephews. I love them to death. I love them like my own kids. I fucking do anything for them. And, being me and my sister pretty much, well, not me and my sister, my sister, I go to I try. I don't go to every single basketball game because some of them are really far. But my nephew's been playing since he was 5. He is now 17. Jeez, it's been that long. I feel old. I feel so old. So the kid's been my nephew's literally been playing basketball forever. Like he lives, sleeps, breathes basketball. There's no other sport coming. He doesn't play any other sport. He plays basketball. He is a basketball head, or whatever you call it. I mean, they're sneakerheads too, but they is my sister, her husband, and all the kids except for my niece because she hates basketball. She fucking hates basketball, and she's the only girl. um, Basketball is something that has lived and breathed that my sister has lived and breathed even when she was a little girl. So I get it, like whatever, to an extent I get it. But you see these kids like you see people once you're in that world of travel sports or even like travel basketball, you literally like start to see some of the same parents. The team that my nephew played for is when he was a little boy, when he was super tiny. They're really good, really, really, really good. In fact, and it's funny because like you still, when they were little, you see the kids and their progression. Because you see, like last night, I was able to see some kids that my nephew played with, like even when he was like 5 years old, and it was like seeing their parents, and it was like, oh my god, like how are you? it's weird to see because they're almost adults, and so they're about to, get their offers from different schools, um and it's really nice to see, like, the league, like the league, hopefully, because, hopefully, um you'll what's coming into the NBA, I'm really excited for, as far as like like my nephew's age. Will he go to the NBA? We can only cross our fingers, but it's really cool to see, like, the kids grow up and like really thrive in their. I'm out of concealer, as you see, so I'm just gonna. I don't fucking know. I'm trying. I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do, and I don't go to Ulta till tomorrow. Anyways, it's really cool to see. I say this because then I'm not gonna say, because you can go on Sports Center and see the game from last night, but nepotism, you know, is a real fucking thing. It's a real fucking thing, because there are kids out there who are really underdogs, who are genuinely talented, but they don't get nearly half enough exposure because they don't have the connections, and they don't bring in the money, and they don't bring in the crowds. And it sucks to see. And not even from our team, not even from the team, my nephew's team who won. It's just in general, like, there was the other team had some really good players, and even though, like, you know there was a couple of kids who I recognized their parents, but it just sucks because it's about who you know and not like your actual talent. There's some genuinely good kids out there. Where's my fucking spray? Anyways, I'm not allowed to. I'm not. I'm a crazy person, and that's fine. I'm too old to give a fuck, but I am crazy. I'm the crazy auntie. I'm the crazy, basketball auntie lady. But even some of the parents at my nephew's game, they know me, but they're just like, "Oh, look at crazy aunties here," because I scream. I scream at the kids, and I'm not one to like go crazy on refs. Like, I'm not that crazy. It's just a fucking kids game. But my sister gets so mad at me because she's all about decorum and all about, you know, oh, don't scream too loud. So and so's parents are here. Or, oh, don't scream too loud. Their parents are sitting behind you. Fuck them kids. Fuck them. Play better. You know? Why'd you do that? And luckily, she wasn't sitting by me last night. And I got to say whatever the fuck I wanted to say. It was nice. It was nice. Normally, she'll like hit me and be like, Lisa, Lisa, be quiet. Lisa, relax, relax. Fuck you. You get, you can't like pick and choose. She screams and like gets mad in private. And for me, everyone can equally catch these fucking hands. Everyone can equally catch this shit. Most people are all talk. I realize that. As you get older, you realize that people are mostly all talk. You won't do shit. My mouth has definitely gotten me in trouble in the past, especially with my mom and my dad. My dad, for sure. I'm, most people, not most people, but my family, they're mostly scared of me. And not scared of me like I'm going to hit them, but scared of me because I'm the mirror. I'm the mirror in the family. So I'm the one who tell people about themselves. And I don't profess to be perfect. I'm not out here like my life is amazing. But I'm gonna definitely tell you about yourself. If they say, well, what about you? There you go. What about the fucking whataboutisms? What about me? We're not talking about me. We're talking about you. So my sister knows that about me. So she, when we go to basketball games, there's certain places she likes to sit away from parents, away from cameras, so that, it's not being picked up, so that when they rewatch the game, they don't hear my black ass screaming at somebody's kid like, get the fucking rebound, you little shit. They don't want to, they my sister and brother-in-law would like to like sit certain places away from microphones because they know like they can't talk shit, and like I am not going to be able to talk shit even though microphone or not, I don't give a fuck. I'm going to say what I say. I pay my money to get in here, and I'm not out here talking shit about the kids. I'm talking shit about the way you playing. Do better. What can I say? Am I putting on mascara today? What time is it? Not putting no fucking mascara on. I'm not a fan of makeup. I'll wear it. Um, but I would prefer not to wear makeup. And I will hands down give props to the women and people who can wear makeup and just look phenomenal and just be like full face glam. Full face glam. Kudos to them. Like legit kudos to them. I personally, I don't know. And I guess I would do it if, I cared about the way I look. I care in this for a sense, but at the end of the day, I don't give a fuck. Or should I give a fuck? No, I don't. I don't. I don't have a reason. I swear the only reason I would give a fuck if it pertained to my niece, my daughter, and the rest of my nieces and nephews. Other than that, at the end of the day, we're all gonna die. Memento mori. Memento mori. At the end of the day, we all die. At the end of all of this, we all fucking die. So I just do my makeup because it makes, as it stands, because it makes me happy. I don't care about the potential people out there who could potentially talk shit about someone that they don't know. Although I am making fucking videos on the internet about my fucking boring life. And I'm not talking shit about myself because I love my boring life. I like boring. I like boring things. Anyways, I hope everyone's day is filled with magic. All right, bye.